Hey, how's it going? Welcome back. My name's Kevin Quantum. I am the Magician Scientist Hybrid, and this is day 3 of Magic Lab. So I set myself the challenge that every single day for the next 3 or 4 months, as long as this craziness lasts for, I was going to make a magic video teaching you how to do some magic tricks. I'm going to launch them every day at 12 p.m. noon from my YouTube channel at Kevin Quantum. And this is there to help you learn magic, to help you perform magic, and to give you the confidence at the end of all of this to go and stand in front of a group and do something really amazing. Not only am I going to be teaching the tricks, but I am a Magician Scientist Hybrid, so I'll be breaking them apart, trying to give you some of the science behind them as well. You will never need complicated props for these tricks. In fact, all you need today are just your hands. For the next lesson, for tomorrow's lesson, I will tell you exactly what you need at the end of this video, so do check that out before you do skip to lesson number 4. These are some of the funniest and silliest and also amazingly deceptive tricks that you can do with just your fingers. Some of them are designed only for yourself, others are designed for a big audience, and they're all designed to make people smile and laugh. And also they're really great as well if you want to teach someone else how to do a magic trick. I would recommend performing these to younger children or to adults who are a bit silly and want a bit of a laugh. All of these tricks are designed to be done standing up, and I'm going to show you them all now. I'm also going to enlist the help of one of my little assistants, Olivia, who is going to come and help us. She's not around right now, but I'm going to go and grab her. I think she's probably putting a dress on. Let's not disturb her. And then she's going to come and she's going to help me demonstrate some of these tricks too. Sound good? Hey guys, welcome back. For this first trick using your fingers, I need the help of my little assistant for this. So let me just quickly try and make her appear. 3, 2, 1. And here she is, Olivia Quantum, my beautiful assistant, and also my bunny rabbit whenever I need one. And you're going to help us with the trick with the thumb, Olivia, isn't it? So do you want to show everyone how this one works? Hold your hand out for me. That's really good. So you present your thumb. This is just a normal hand, by the way, perfectly normal hand. There's nothing going on up the sleeves. And what's next? Excellent work. Grab the thumb nice and tight, move it all the way up to your shoulder, put it back on again, and shut up. What? That was pretty cool, wasn't it? Big round of applause for Olivia, well done. So let's just go through that once more. You hold your arm out like this, your thumb sticks out, your right hand comes in, you grab the thumb, you move it up to your elbow, move it back, and then reproduce the thumb again. I think some of you have worked out how this one is already done, but let's go into details now for everyone else. So Olivia learned this one really quickly. She's been practicing in front of the mirror. She practiced it 19 times before she showed anyone, didn't you, Olivia? Excellent work. And don't underestimate how powerful this one is. If you are an adult, this is a great one to show younger kids. They really go for this one. So the secret here again is in the acting. So hold your hand out. I'm right-handed, so I hold my left hand out with the thumb sticking up like this. I take my right hand and I go on top, making a cross shape like this. Again, both times with my thumbs sticking out. So you make that cross shape, and then as I grab my thumb, and the way I grab it is by slowly moving 1, 2, 3, 4 fingers in just at the same time like that to grab it. As I grab it, I move my thumb down out of the way. So I do that slowly, my thumb moves down out of the way, then I look at where everyone believes the thumb to be, and I take an extra little quick grab of it, and then I slowly begin to move it all the way up to my elbow. My eyes follow it all the time. That is so important. Remember that wherever you look, the audience will look as well. So when you're bringing that all the way back, you then release the fingers one at a time and reproduce your thumb. Now again, as your fingers are being released, you just slowly move your thumb up into position, ready then for everyone to see it. So let's put all these things together again. I'm going to perform it. Olivia and I are going to do it simultaneously. So let's put all those elements together. First of all, you show your thumb to everyone. Excellent work. Then your hand comes in and you pretend to grab your thumb. Your thumb drops down behind. You then move your thumb up to your elbow. And you watch with your eyes where your thumb goes, and you pull it all the way back again. And then as you release your fingers, pull your thumb back up from behind. So that move, just when you release your fingers, you have your hand there, and your fingers just slowly move one at a time as your thumb comes back out, and then you produce it. Some of the most important parts of this are making sure that your eyes follow where everyone thinks your thumb is. Remember that even though your thumb just tucks down behind your hand, everyone thinks your thumb is in that hand, and that's where their eyes are going to be. So practice that in front of a mirror 19 times, that's my recommendation. Make sure it's looking good, make sure that it almost fools you when you're looking at it yourself before you show anyone else. Alright, well done. Alright, this first one we're going to teach you now is probably one of the oldest finger tricks, hand tricks that's ever been done. Everyone's uncle can probably do this trick, and it's very simple and it looks like this. The idea is that you pretend to take your thumb off your fingers and then place it back again, just like that. Once again, just a tiny bit closer up. You take your thumb, you hold it with one finger and then pretend, take it all the way off and then place it back just like that. Just pull back on again. Let's be honest, I think most of us have seen the thumb trick at some point in our lives, but I'm going to show you how to make this look as good as it can look. And if you haven't seen this one before, it will really freak some people out. So how do you do this one? Again, this is a bit of a close-up on this one. This one works simply, again, it's another illusion, where the idea is that when you come in with your finger, this finger wraps around that thumb just like that and goes on the end of the thumb there. So when your finger's in the way, so you take your two knuckles and you place them on top of each other just like this. Once you've done that, to make kind of like a thumb, this finger comes in front and covers the joint. You see how that works? So then from the front, you can pretend to lift it off again. So let's try that again. So you cover that joint with your finger like that, and then look very carefully at your thumb. After 3, you're going to take the thumb and just lift it all the way up and then put it back on again, just like that. And then as you reveal, what I do is you pull this hand back really quickly as that thumb sticks up again like that. That's the illusion complete. So from there, you just give it a little shake and it looks like it's the same thumb. So once again, just in this position, it's going up, it's come down, and then you just grab the thumb and give it a little reveal. And again, as you do that, you move your hand back out of the way in slow motion. That hand grabs it there just like that, and for some reason they don't notice the thumb coming into play. It's a really, really amazing illusion. A lot of people know this one, a lot of people will work out how it's done, but it is really good for a bit of fun, and for people that haven't seen it, it's really quite spectacular. I have a version of this one for a slightly older audience, a slightly ruder version, and it's probably best if I don't share with you right now. Olivia's got another version of this that she wants to show you. I'm just going to grab her. Olivia? Hold on. Olivia, welcome back. Do you want to say anything to the camera? Nice to see you, that's what we're getting. Olivia's got another version of the thumb trick that we want to share with you now. It's her variation. Do you want to hold it up, Olivia, and show your thumb as well? Let's do this one. So this one, and grab your thumb. This time it's not going to go up to the elbow, is it, Olivia? What are you going to do with it?
Can you please blow this?
It completely vanishes, which is pretty freaky. Pop it back for me. And then let everyone see.
Can you please blow this?
Excellent work, and it's back again. A really cool variation you can try at home. Just get rid of your thumb and then pop it back on again whenever you want. Just get rid of it and pop it back on. Get rid of your thumb, make it appear. Get rid of your thumb, make it appear. Over and over and over and over again. That's your version, isn't it, Olivia? Here, eat the thumb, boom, it's back on again. Eat the thumb, boom, it's back on again. Isn't that weird? Give it a shot, have a lot of fun with this one. It doesn't just stop with going up to your elbow and back. There are so many different variations you can do. My daughter, who's 6, came up with one. I'm sure you're going to come up with your own ones as well. Have fun. Hey guys, this third magic trick that we're going to learn today is a very strange one because it only works for you. It won't work for anyone else unless they do it for themselves as well. And the only reason it works is because we have 2 eyes. Let me show you how it works. So first of all you need for this one are your 2 fingers, your 2 pointy fingers. I want you to take them, point them at the camera just now for me, point them at the television, and then once you've done that, slowly turn them around so they are pointing each other like this. And then make them about a finger's width apart. So the same distance you could probably stick your finger in between. So get them into this position and then bring them up right high so they're right between you and me. So you're watching me on the television screen and your fingers are right in between you and between me. And now, whilst you're watching me on the television screen, don't look at your fingers, watch me, don't look at your fingers, watch me, and in between them, you should see a small sausage appear, floating in between your fingertips. So don't look at your fingers, only look at me. It only looks when you're looking at me. If you look at your fingers, it disappears. But if you look at me out of the corner of your eyes, between you and me right now, there will be a small sausage floating right about there in between your fingertips. Try that now. Hold your fingertips up. Only look at me. Focus on me. Don't focus on your fingers. Hold them up right about there between you and me with a finger width apart, and in between them you see a small sausage. Can you see that? If you can't get an adult to help you, they will help you understand the distances. And if you're an adult, then yeah, just watch this video over and over again until you get it. And if you have any questions, just pop them in the box below and I'll try to explain more about it. In a second or two, I'm going to go into the science of how it works. So let's have a look at that now. So the science behind the finger trick for me is absolutely fascinating because again it happens inside the mind of the viewer, not the mind of the magician. Again, this is an illusion, so there are two competing stories. There's a story that you have as the magician, the idea that your thumb is sneaked behind your hand and your hand moves up and back again. But then there's also the story that happens inside the head of the person who is watching your illusion. Now I think there's two things going on here. First of all, there is the idea that there's a story. There's a start and a middle and an end to this. The fact that the thumb is there, the thumb is wrapped with the fingers, it's then moved and then it's placed back again. There's a start, a middle and an end. That story element contributes. But then the second thing is the idea that you're messing with someone's reality in the illusion realm. You're creating this new world. So when you have your thumb there and you wrap your fingers around it, there's nothing to suggest to the person watching you that that's not exactly what you're doing. When you follow your fist up to your elbow and put it back again, inside of the mind of the person watching, there's no reason why you would watch your fist with nothing inside of it go all the way up to your elbow and back. That seems really strange. However, that contradicts with the reality of the situation, that people know that it's impossible for you to take your thumb and put it all the way back here, all the way here and then all the way back on your finger again. So you have these two competing things. The idea that as the magician you're creating this conflict of something that isn't real, something that you're pretending to do with your fingers. You're giving them the clues that make it look like it's real, the fact that you're wrapping your hand around something and the fact that your eyes follow it. But in actual fact, obviously you're using sleight of hand to accomplish that. And then you have the reality that goes on inside the head of the person watching. And they know that's impossible, even though they can see it. And that's where magic lives, in this conflict between what they know is real and what they are seeing. And when these two things come together, there's that area of impossible in between, and that's where we're living with this trick, with illusions. For the second trick, the one with the fingers and the floating sausage that appears, have you managed to get that one yet? This one is super interesting from a physics point of view. In fact, many scientists have written a lot of different scientific papers about it. It was once said that even 2,000-3,000 years ago that Aristotle, a very famous philosopher, was the first person to ever come up with this illusion, but who knows, maybe someone before him came up with it as well. Now the idea between this one, the only reason that is that it works is because we have two eyes, and these two eyes can see two different things, two different versions of the world. Now when you're looking far away at something, there's often two images of something. So say for instance, if you look at me right now on the television screen and hold your finger up, you should out of the corner of your eye, if you continue to look at me, see two fingers, two of your fingers, your finger replicates. Now we use that effect, but because the contrast, because we make it so dark and put it right in our frame of view, the contrast of our finger and that sausage appearing, the brightness of that is so different to the brightness of what you can see in the background, the television screen. Your eye has no opportunity or no other way to sort of digest or hide that information, and so you can see this sausage appearing in your fingertips. Really fascinating stuff. Lots of further reading on it if you're bored enough to. The paper that was written, I think, about it was in 1928 by someone called Sharp, W.L. Sharp. So check that out if you're looking for some further reading. Hey, thank you so much for joining me today. I really hope you had fun. I really hope you learned something new that you will try out after we finish this video. Remember, practice these tricks at least 19 times. That's my favorite prime number. And then once you've done that, feel free to show other people and just have fun with it all. As always, feedback is so important for this. This is a brand new project for me. Leave your comments down below in the comment section. That will really help me improve this and make it perfect for you guys. For tomorrow's trick, you will need 2 props, you will need 2 paper clips, and you will also need a banknote as well, which is a posh word for some paper money. Get them handy for tomorrow's trick, and I'll see you very soon. Thank you so much for your support, guys. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, 12 noon. Be there. See you soon.